My mission is to give young adults the experience to understand their efficacy, excite them to build and enhance new relationships and networks, and work to progress justice for all within whatever I'm going to be working on.
To educate the McAllister community on issues of justice and education equality by engaging students and inspiring them to foster community partnerships.
I hope to encourage cooperation and conversation about the concept of global citizenship through discussing and promoting the respect of multiple backgrounds, experiences, and lives.
My mission is to engage students in immigrant and refugee communities to create sustainable partnerships for building community health, justice, and dignity.
Is to nurture academic achievement in children and youth and to promote excellence in public education in St. Paul, Minneapolis.
I want to help the poor achieve personal freedom, and I want to influence power on civil rights issues and inspire immigrants to pursue self-worth.
My mission is to increase knowledge about healthcare and engage in service with the ill and disabled,
And to create an expectation that we are all deserving of a dignified existence.
while creating connections between student groups and Twin City organizations.
My mission is to support cooperation on civil rights issues, communicate a positive attitude to nonprofit agencies, and assist service to human development. And answer the phone.
My mission is to pursue knowledge surrounding the poor, the homeless, and children so that we can all nurture a love for
We think that signs are important. They should be big. Though
We'll just describe to you the sign and the reasons behind the signage. Behind the
signage.
As we go.
Font should be big and colorful
There should
as
be
to draw in the crowd.
right. There should be a title to begin with, right?
Title's important. So for our idea, we decided that we would advertise a workshop. And so our title is going to be
Bridging the language barrier.
in really big font. And then it's important to motivate people to come to this kind of thing, so we thought that we would target specific things like skill development and social interests, and college kids love to eat, and they love to eat for free.
So we have three boom boom pow words that we put on our sign. One of them is new faces. Another one is
Free food!
and then our final one is build ninja skills. Because if it's something funny, people will be like, what, ninja skills? And then they'll like,
ninja skills.
free food? Oh, bridging the language barrier, what does that mean? And then they look even closer at our sign, and they look at the description. And what does the description say, Kayla?
The description says, a workshop assisting in teaching English to members of the East African community within the Twin Cities. So it brings it all back, you know, like we want to go out to the community, but we want to bring it all back.
And also important with signs are the visual aids. And because it's a larger space than like a flyer or a handout, we can have something kind of visually like large and
Attractive.
Yeah. So we have an ambiguously ethnic college student, like Kayla or me, next to, or laughing and reading with an elder member of the East African community, and they're having a jolly old time, and we think that conveys the happiness and the inspiration that would accompany this kind of experience.
Bridging the language barrier, of course. Yes. And then also it's important to put the contact information, like, you know, where is it at? Who's hosting it? What time is it at? How long will it take? Those are
mankind.
Organize for justice and engage knowledge.
I'm gonna try it though, and then we'll work on it.
We came up with we thought it was an ad, but I guess technically it's a PSA. And some things we thought would be really important to think about when you're creating PSAs for ads are that you want to make sure you're using appropriate language, because these kind of things can leak outside of the McAllister community, and it's important for community relations as the CEC office that we are presenting ourselves in a professional manner. So that said, our ad does not have any inappropriate language in it. Additionally, we felt like it was important to at the very least say the name of the event, the location of the event or the time, like a meeting spot, and contact information. But being a PSA, it's going to be something that people see really quick, and so really just sometimes saying email the CEC email address at cec@mcallister.edu is going to be sufficient contact information, and then you can like put something in the office that says if students email interested in volunteering with, say, I don't know, Division of Indian work, have them send them my contact information, and then like I'll give them mine.
Oh, so Holly.
Hey Linda, what are you doing?
Just chilling so hard, you know.
That's good. That's good. What are you doing on Tuesday night?
I don't know, maybe chill some hard some.
You want to chill so hard with some kids at the Division of Indian work?
I don't know, I've never chilled with babies before.
Oh, these aren't babies. No, we're looking at like 8 to 12-year-old kids. They need just like tutoring help, you know? A little bit of work on the reading, writing, some math, I know. But you can handle it for sure.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
I think
Sounds cool.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, meet me at the CEC.
Alright, I'll be there.
Awesome.
Okay, so we talked about flyers and handouts, and we thought you should be careful about the size of the text you put on those, especially with flyers. You don't want to use small text because it doesn't draw people in. So use big text and catchy phrases, like you said, and make the signs colorful, and don't condense the text into a small space. Make sure it's spread out, and use a catchy heading. Also, pictures can be really good, especially a big picture instead of lots of little ones. And then with handouts, they can include more information because people are reading them up close, but they should still be short and pretty concise. And we have a sample flyer.
We did taste of service because it's coming up, and I don't know if anyone in the office already made one, but we think that, you know, the heading should be taste of service, should be at the top, really bright, maybe yellow or red letters. And then there's a picture of two person on a table with flyers on their tables, and then they're holding up a sign that says volunteer. And then on the side, there's raffle prizes. I think there should always be something really catchy or like food provider or something. And then at the bottom is just a little description of what the event is about. So we said here, come and learn about community partners and volunteer opportunities in the Twin Cities. And then under that, you have to have the date, the time, and the location. That's always really
TV, maybe cable, and then
Cable.
we have a TV studio. We do?
You do?
Wow. Okay. McAllister.
Third floor humanities.
Another thing would be a YouTube video, like we talked about. And we thought you could do a skit like at an org meeting or in front of the campus center or something. So, and then things you have to think about is like the population you're targeting, restrictions like based on the form you're using. I mean, like if it's radio, you can't act out, and like visually anyway. And then like the time you want to take it, the time you want it to be, or the time, and that would be important to be concise.
The technique I like to call it the direct ask. And while casting a wide net is an important strategy, one of the most effective strategies to use is directly asking your friends, who you will then use to help network and find their other friends, to participate in your volunteer activities